What you see in the images here. Well, one of it is the peeping Tom. Another is mooning. The person is lowering his fans and showing the buttocks. It is mooning. And number three, it is streaking. So taking off one's cloth and running in public is called A. Mooning, B. Streaking, C. Voyeurism, D. Undinism. Now, what is exhibitionism? Exhibitionism is the act of exposing one's genital to unsuspected persons for sexual arousal. What is flashing? Flashing is the act of momentarily exposing or revealing sexual body part by quickly moving the clothing. What is streaking? The act of running naked through a public place is called streaking. Observing unsuspecting people undress or naked, taking bath, seeing the genitalia, or watch intercourse to get erotic excitement and sexual gratification. It is peeping Tom. Peeping Tom is also common in males. They frequently peep into bedrooms of others and are called peeping Toms. Then tendency to derive sexual pleasure from the sight, thought, or touch of urination, that is, golden showers, is known as urolagnia or undinism. So the correct answer here is streaking. Well, look at the image carefully. The venom of snake shown in the figure is A. Neurotoxic, B. Cardiotoxic, C. Hemotoxic, D. Myotoxic. Well, the snake shown in the picture is a crate, a banded crate. The correct name is scientific name is Bungarus cirilis. This belongs to Elapidi, and thus it is neurotoxic. It is more dangerous than cobra. It nocturnal, comes out only during night time. Crate bite is dangerous as there is no pain at the bite site. The victim is in fact unaware of the bite. This crate is neurotoxic. Venom is loaded with presynaptic toxins and it is 16 times more powerful than cobra. It causes immediate paralysis of muscles. The treatment is usually ineffective and there is no response to anticholinesterase and the fatality is 70 to 80%. So the correct answer here is the venom of the snake shown in the figure is neurotoxic. It is A. According to PCPNDT Act 1994, punishment for a doctor found guilty for sex determination is A. 1 year, B. 2 year, C. 3 year, and D. 5 years. It is 3 years. Tachinoir. Tachinoir is A. Deposition of dust in sclera, B. Decrease in body temperature after death, C. Muscle stiffening after death, and D. Staining after death. It is a deposition of dust in sclera. Tachinoir sclerotica, if the eyelids are open, there is deposition of dust in sclera. It produces two yellow triangles which change to brown and black. The time since death is 3 to 4 hours. Cause is drying desiccation, deposition of cellular debris and dust. Location is sclera and conjunctiva. Appearance two triangles at each side of iris. Color change first yellow, then brown, and finally black. Time since death is 4 hours. Section for expert witness under Indian Evidence Act is A 45, B 32, C 154, D 65. It is section 45. A person who has been trained or has a knowledge, experience in a technical or scientific subject is known as expert witness. Now, what is Section 32 of Indian Evidence Act? This section states that when the statement is made by a person as to cause of his death or as to any of the circumstances or the transaction which resulted in his death, in case in which the cause of that person's death comes into question, such statements are relevant whether the person who has made them was or was not at the time when they were made, under expectation of death, and whatever may be the nature of proceeding in which the cause of his death comes into question. Now, what are the characteristics of dying declaration? Dying declaration is one of the exception of rule of excluding hearsay evidence. It is not necessary that dying declaration is relevant only in a particular kind of proceedings. The proceedings may be civil or criminal. There is no absolute rule of law that a dying declaration, unless corroborated by other independent evidence, is not fit to be acted upon. So the correct answer is A 45. Identify the type of hallucination. This hallucination is also known as Lilliputian hallucination. It is also known as microsphere. People or objects are reduced in size. This is known as Lilliputian hallucination. Visual sensation that people or objects are reduced in size. So the correct answer here is micropsia. Hurt is defined under section A 320 IPC, 321 IPC, C 319 IPC, 323 IPC. 319 IPC is the definition of hurt. Section 320 gives definition of grievous hurt. Section 323 punishment for voluntarily causing hurt. 1 year with fine. So the correct answer here is C, section 319. On voluntary admission, the maximum number of days a person can be admitted as per the Mental Health Care Act is A 48 hours, B 30 days, C 60 days, and D 90 days. The maximum number of days a person can be admitted on voluntary admission is 30 days, beyond which the approval of board is necessary. The way the person wishes to be cared for and treated for mental illness, the way the person wishes not to be cared for and treated for a mental illness, the individual he wants to appoint has nominated representative. These are the importance of advance directive. Any person who is not a minor can write advance directive. It empowers the patient to choose his or her treatment and appoint a representative to take decision on behalf of patient. It is the duty of every psychiatrist to plan treatment, keeping advance directive in mind. It will not be applicable at the time of emergency. Prohibited procedures are no tonsuring, no compulsory wearing of uniforms, no discrimination. ECT shall not be performed without the use of muscle relaxant and anesthesia. ECT shall not be performed on minors. In exceptional case, it may be done after getting informed consent of guardian and prior permission of both. No sterilization. Restriction on psychosurgery shall not be performed as a treatment for mental illness without obtaining the informed consent of the patient and approval from the board. So the correct answer here is B, 30 days. Hyoid bone fracture is most commonly seen in. Fracture of hyoid bone is seen in throttling. Identify the poison. A. Abrus precatorius. B. Riccinus communis. C. Senecarpus anacordium. D. Croton tigli. Well, the seeds are smooth, they are oval, mottled with light and dark brown markings. They are bright and polished. They resemble the cotton seeds. It is Riccinus communis. The active principle in Riccinus communis is riction. Entire plant is poisonous. Well, the castor oil is non-poisonous. Please click the link in the description box to join the ultimate 2-day Neet PG Breakthrough Blueprint Masterclass. It will be an absolute game changer in your exam preparation. It will boost your score by at least 1,000 ranks. Feature of antemortem drowning is A. Cutis incerna, B. Rigor mortis, C. Washerwoman's feet, D. Grass and weeds grasped in hands. Well, this is grass and weeds grasped in hands. This is cadaveric spasm, holding grass, gravel, and sand in hand. Fine white lathery froth in mouth and nose. Internal findings are emphysema echosum, voluminous ballooned and crepitant lungs, presence of froth mixed with sand particles. The technique of studying the print given in the image is A. Facial reconstruction, B. Rugoscopy, C. Superimposition, D. Chilioscopy. It is chilioscopy. Compulsive desire to set things on fire is A. Kleptomania, B. Oniomania, C. Pyromania, D. Dipsomania. This oniomania is compulsive buying, pyromania is urge to set things on fire, dipsomania urge to drink continuously, Pyromania when a person set fires for enjoyment and pleasure. The type of burn shown in the figure is A. Endogenous burn, B. Exogenous burn, C. Brush burn, D. Filigree burn. It is filigree burn. They are also called Lichtenberg flowers. They are pathognomic of lightning strike. Superficial, thin, irregular, tortuous marking on skin, resembling the branches of tree. That is known as arborescent burns or filigree burns. They does not correspond to vascular channels. They are found on shoulder or flanks. They are not associated with burning. During autopsy, the bloating of face, tongue, blister noted. Identify the phenomenon. A. Electrocution. B. Filigree burn. C. Scalds. D. Decomposition. It is decomposition. Identify the nature of this finding. A. Antemortem. B. Postmortem. C. Both. D. Artificial induced. It is antemortem. The image shown which of the following method of identification? Well, it is poroscopy. Hanging causes a large amount of injury to the carotid artery. Most common form of drowning in India is it is accidental drowning, which is common in India. Tandem bullet is bullet which is left for long in the body. No. Bullet not released on first fire but comes out with second bullet on second shot. Bullet that leaves a visible mark in path. Bullet deviated from his. Now what is dum dum bullet? The nose of bullet is not covered by jacket and exposed. It expands or mushrooms on striking the target, producing a large hole and more damage. Tandem bullet or piggyback bullet. Cause is old unused gun or faulty ammunition. When an unused gun is fired, the first bullet gets stuck in the barrel. So tandem bullet is bullet not released on first fire but comes out with the second bullet on second shot. Please click on link in the description box to join the 2-day ultimate Neet PG Break Blueprint Breakthrough Masterclass, covering all the 90 subjects in 2 days. It will be a breakthrough in your Neet PG preparation. The first 10 people who click the link will get the class absolutely free. Identify the poison. A. Aconite. B. Digitalis purpura. C. Cerebella odorum. D. Nerium odorum. It is Digitalis purpura. The picture is showing Digitalis purpura. Digitalis purpura, also called foxglove. The flowers are arranged in elongated cluster and each flower is tubular and pendant. The flowers are typically purple. The inside surface of flower tube is heavily spotted. You can see the heavily spotted flower. Active principles are glycosides, digitoxin, digitalin, digitalin. Saint Anthony fire disease is A. It is ergot poisoning. Harrow poisoning is curare. The poison detected in exhumed bodies is A. Cadmium, B. Arsenic, C. Lead, D. Mercury. It is arsenic. What is a support? Who is a supposed child? Supposed child is child fictitiously claimed by one. Things that speak of for itself is res ipsa locator. Doctrine of res ipsa locator. Fear of darkness is it is nyctophobia. What is phobia? Excessive or irrational fear of a particular object or situation. Acrophobia is a morbid fear of high places. Agoraphobia is a fear of being in large open space. Nyctophobia is morbid fear of darkness. Claustrophobia is fear of staying in a closed or confined space. Misophobia is morbid fear of filth and contamination. Criminal responsibility of insane in India is defined in A. McNaughton's rule, B. Curran's rule, C. Durham's rule, D. American Lance rule. It is McNaughton's rule. A physician punishable for medical negligence for infecting a normal healthy person with HIV positive needle under Section 269 IPC. Negligent act likely to spread disease dangerous to life. Se- Penal code for death sentence is it is 300 IPC is definition of murder. 302 is punishment of murder. 304 culpable homicide not amounting to murder. 304A punishment for death due to rash and negligent act. 304B punishment for dowry death. 306 abetment of suicide. So the correct answer is 302 punishment for murder. Thank you all. Very wish you all the very best. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please click the link in the description box to join the 2-day ultimate Neet PG Breakthrough Blueprint Masterclass. Wishing you all the best. Meet you live next.